Hi everybody, my name is Price-Tobler and I'm the writer of the SEMPI Social Communication Model, and today I'm going to be doing the tutorial number 5 for P in the SEMPI model, which stands for physical. So when we talk about the letter P within the acronym SEMPI, we're talking about all things within our physical body that may be affecting us on this particular day at this particular moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop the screen down and welcome. Let's get into tutorial number 5. Okay, so here, now the entire premise of the SEMPI social communication model is what happens if you ask someone if they're all right or okay and they actually say no. Do you know how to have a deeper, more real, empathic conversation with that person, allowing them to feel heard and understood and validated? If not, then this is exactly where you need to be right at this moment. So I'll quickly just jump through. So any of you who haven't watched the previous 4 tutorials, I suggest that you go and have a look at that, because when I ask you how's your SEMPI, if you're not sure what I'm talking about at this point, it might be good for you to just go back and just check in with that and do a little bit of learning. It doesn't take very long. To teach somebody the model takes me about 20 minutes, and then it's just a matter of practicing it. So my hope and dream is that you will learn the model and then pay it forward to another person so that loneliness is eradicated, stigma is basically eradicated as well, and by learning this model we get a different, everybody else's perspective who's sitting in front of us in that exact moment in time. So let's go through. So basically, welcome to the community model version of the SEMPI, and it's been written for all community members from all walks of life. So this model teaches everyone from 3 to adult the art of having a heart-to-heart conversation so that competing with each other stops and real listening can take place. So it's designed as a community aid to reduce loneliness, stigma and bullying between community members while increasing empathy and altruism through a pay-it-forward philosophy. So what I'd also like to state before we start is this is not a counselling model. I am a psychotherapist, but I've written this model for general community so that everybody can check in, and I'm more than happy for anyone to ask me how's my SEMPI. So let's move along. So do you know how to stop what you're doing and have a deeper, more real, empathic conversation with another person, allowing them to feel heard, validated and understood? So if you don't, what I'm proposing is, what about a different solution with an alternative question rather than are you alright or are you okay? So I'm introducing a whole new angle and a brand new replacement question, which is basically, how is your SEMPI? So this is a deeper, more real invitation asked by one person to another from a genuine place of interest. So if you do not have time to sit with somebody, do not ask them how's your SEMPI. If you have a little bit of time and you're genuinely interested, then go a little bit deeper than g'day or how are you or are you okay? Yeah, cool, alright, no worries. So let's drop down into a deeper level of conversation now. So basically the SEMPI entry words is what we call them, is sleep and safety, emotions, which we've covered, meet your needs, which we've covered, and now today we're looking at physical body, which is represented by the colour pink. So let's look at the first set of questions. Let's go right down here to the entry word physical health, and we'll look at the different bubbles here. So basically when we're asking how's your SEMPI, and if you choose the letter P for physical health, these are the questions that you'd be looking at. So firstly, how is your physical body feeling? So is there an area that stands out, or is there more than one? So for example, mine at this point, if I was to physically sort of scan over my body and think about what area could be potentially hurting me. So I know that my hip's a little bit sore today, so I need to keep an eye on that because I'm going down to the gym this afternoon. So That's actually standing out for me. So am I managing any pain? Yes, I am managing the pain around that, and yes, it is under control. If it wasn't under control, then this would be a good time to start exploring what I need to do about that. So am I having any alerting thoughts about my physical body today? So I've already addressed those. So, and yes, the next bubble down here, are you able to settle them down? So yes, I have. So am I feeling well enough, or do I need some extra support? No, I don't need extra support. What sort of support do you feel would help you? So let's just go back and say if it wasn't me, and let's put this into the context of, say, somebody in a nursing home. So this question would be good. How's your physical body feeling? So if we go in and we're visiting Auntie Rose, and she's lying in the hospital and everyone's throwing in flowers and not really spending much time with her, and how are you going, but not really going in any deeper, then this is something that you might like to sit with and talk about. So just how's your physical body feeling? And she might say something along the lines of, well, you know, I've just had a really intense operation. I was 4 hours in surgery, so my physical body is really, really in a lot of pain at the moment. I've got a lot of breakthrough pain, so maybe I need to see the nurse, or maybe my pain's actually really good at the moment. They've got me on a lot of pain control, so I'm dealing with it. So maybe the next one, is there an area that stands out, or is there more than one? So sometimes with surgery and you're lying in bed for a long time, your legs or a different part of your body might start to hurt because you're lying in the same position all the time. So are you managing pain? Yeah, no. So then you can do something about that depending on the answer. And are you having any alerting thoughts about your physical body? So that's pretty obvious question. Yeah, the pain's really, really coming through. Now I need to talk to somebody. So in a different context, how's your physical body could also apply to like a little child. So somebody from age 3, we could talk to them about, how's your body feeling at the moment? Do you have any parts on you that are hurting you that you'd like to talk about? Is there one area that stands out more than another? Are you in a lot of pain, or do you need some help with that? Do you need, if so, is it manageable? Do you need an ice pack? Would you like a heat pack? Would you like a little dose of Panadol? So, and as a parent, you can kind of gauge where that child might be at this point. And so you can just go through the rest of the model, and then of course, maybe, do you need some extra support? What do you think would help you? So then that gives the little child an opportunity to have a voice too. So maybe that just means having some extra cuddling time, or maybe going to the doctor, or maybe even having someone just come over and have a cup of tea with them, and so that they can just tell the person about what it's like for them. If they've scraped their knee, or they've got a little headache, or they've hurt themselves running, you know. So there's all opportunities. So you can see, you can basically use this model for everyone from little children all the way up to people who are in nursing homes and across all of the general community. So this is P for physical health. So I'm just going to end on this note, and thank you very much for watching, and I'm now going to put this up so people can view it. And next I'll be talking about I for inclusion and I for inclusion in community. So that's the last letter in the SEMPI, and I look forward to seeing you then. Okay, thank you. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.